my last time on Castaway Cay.
Places that changed me.
Hi Sweet Peas and Disney fans, I'm the Pirate Princess and I worked on board the Disney Dream and the Disney Wonder cruise ships in the Kids Club from 2024 to 2025. I got to see and do some amazing things like see the New Year's fireworks on 2 ships at once and go all around the world, but don't be too jealous. I worked every single day for around 10 to 11 hours, no days off, even Christmas. Today I'm taking you to Disney's first private vacation island, Castaway Cay, or Castaway Cay. I'm really not sure how you say it. It's a tropical island. Working on the island was the hardest part because, my goodness, as a Brit, it was hot. But on my very last day, I got to do some amazing things. I do have a video on TikTok all about the adventures I got up to on my last day, but this is it, and it's designed with a story in mind. It's sort of a abandoned by pirates treasure island in the Bahamas sort of vibe with Disney characters. It's very cute. If you're a Disney fan, you'll love it. There's Easter eggs anywhere. There's a whole canonical lore around it, and this is the Kids Club where I work. It's called Scuttle's Cove after Scuttle the seagull from The Little Mermaid. As well as having your classic splash pads and sand area, it's got a not life-size skeleton of Monstro the whale where you can dig for bones, which is my favourite part. My not favourite part is the fact that we had to stand in our postings in the sun for half an hour at a time for up to 6 hours. And that, my friends, was rough. Let's dig for whale bones in Monstro's corpse. When you put it like that. Some of the incredible guest experiences are petting and feeding stingrays. Now, crew can't do these experiences as easily as you might think, but I was lucky on my last day there to be scheduled with some time off in the morning so I could go down early and try to get a space in an empty slot. They put food on a Mickey plate for the stingrays to glide over. You can feel them, they're all slimy and slippery and amazing, and then you can snorkel with them afterwards. I've never actually done this, but there's a little sign. This way? Ooh. I've got my equipment. I'm ready to go! So totally awesome squirt. That was amazing. So it was really, really cool. So they had these feeding stations. So you held the food. My hand is now covered in seafood. But, oh, I'm so salty. You held the food, you put it on a Mickey plate that they are trained to eat from. And they just like swim over you and you can stroke them. And they're all girls. A lot of people just want to hang out in the sun, and I spent many a break doing just that in a hammock if I could find one, although not in my uniform, obviously, so it had to be a big break, which, you know, never really happened, but still. Now, I'm not sure if I was allowed to do this, but it was my last day, so I went on the big slide. Don't judge me. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do it. I also did something I'd wanted to do since I first heard about it, and that's the Castaway 5K. Why would you run on a tropical island, I hear you ask? It's a great question. So we cycled, which I thought would be easier until I found out the crew bikes were the basically broken guest bikes with no brakes, and I nearly died crashing into a bush. But we did it. Never has there been a prouder moment in my life. We then had to get the tram back because otherwise we were going to be late for our shift at work because our breaks were not long. If you're a guest, there's an awful lot more that you're allowed to do at Castaway Cay than I was, although I had time to do. So do meet the characters in their specific Castaway costumes, find the secret statues hidden underwater in the diving area, go to all the slides, go to all the splash pads. I'm sure there's more I'm forgetting because I couldn't do it, but it is really fun, so do go. How did this place change me? Well, wow, it changed me hugely. It showed me the extremes of discomfort I could go to in terms of just standing in the sun all day. That is not something anyone who knew me thought I'd manage before. I have fibromyalgia, I faint a lot. So that just really made me proud of myself. And then doing the 5K with my best Disney friend Morgan. I miss you, Morgan! Was one of the greatest and hardest things ever. And just really made me realise that I was stronger than I ever thought I could be. And also going to the private Disney vacation island is something I never would have got to do otherwise. I was never going to afford that, so amazing. Thank you so much, Disney Cruise Lines.
Places that changed me.